All right, folks, well, welcome along to the last live stream for the Carpenter Realty team here on the 2021 year. It's been an absolutely amazing year for us right the way across the board. The areas that we work in mainly have been really thriving in terms of value, although we work right the way across Auckland for our clients. So to those that have sold with us this year, thank you so much. For those that are yet to sell with us into the 2022 year, and those that are here tonight, obviously all the very best. To our buyers that are registered at the present time, obviously the unconditional money has that first chance to be able to secure the properties. We are finding that the properties that do pass in, that they'll have offers on them and generally contracts within that sort of 5 to 7 days post-auction. So here today, that opportunity to be able to secure it unconditionally before it goes out to the rest of that market, and those that have put themselves in that unconditional position, obviously a good strength in terms of the ability to buy these before it goes out to the rest. Folks, for those that are bidding here cash and unconditionally today, I run you through the terms and conditions. We take you through the offerings verbatim style and then straight into your chance to be able to secure the homes. Obviously, we are just a couple of days before Christmas, and what an opportunity to be able to secure these. A fantastic Christmas present. I even wore my Christmas tie for you, so thanks for joining us. To the team in front of me, they are ready to go, bidding on behalf of buyers here today. All the very best, and let's take you through the overview of the contract. Well, those details, they've been well provided. That shows that they bid cash and unconditionally for our properties today. It gives you a physical address and also a legal description attached to that contract. That legal description gives you the land size, the lot number, deposited plan, and the record of title. All terms that have been attached to the back of that contract, if there was any disclosures and information would need to pass your way, we will have done that throughout the course of the campaign, but I will detail those for you as well. Settlement dates, that's the day to be able to move into the property and enjoy. They have been noted there for you also, along with a list of chattels. Now, those chattels lists have been well provided. We do trust that you have read and understood the contracts that have been on display, but those chattels, they will come as you will have seen throughout the course of the campaign. Again, any exclusions or alterations, I will update you as we progress here today. Folks, there is reserve prices on each of the offerings here. If we can reach those figures, I'm happy to be able to announce the properties on the market. Obviously, if we don't reach, we pause and negotiate just with that lead bidder at that time. Obviously, if there was no further raise from where we are at, we'd need to go straight into that post-auction market. It would engage those buyers on a conditional basis. So obviously, every opportunity to be able to secure these unconditionally today. And if we did pause and negotiate with a lucky buyer, that is your opportunity, buyers. I take you through the contracts here as we progress with each of them. If you did buy under those terms today, I'll sign the documentation for you digitally. We send that across to your relevant solicitors. Hopefully, they haven't quite yet skipped to the beach. And secondly, deposit 10% of the purchase price unless you've agreed otherwise. And lastly, just transfer the remaining balance of the funds across to the owner on the settlement date that is stipulated as per contract, or that has been agreed in variation if you have formed one as a side agreement. I still can vendor bid here today. I don't like outbidding the marketplace, however, we're not here to do that. So if I did place a vendor bid, it'll be a light to low level, will allow you to bid over and above. Happy to have some conversations from that point on. But the team have informed me of the feedback throughout the course of the campaign. I won't be outbidding those feedback numbers. I also can't bid anywhere near the reserve price. That wouldn't make sense for us. Folks, the details have been well supplied. We are bidding cash and unconditionally. Let's take you through the offerings. Well, folks, we take you through to the first. It is number 13, Panieka Lane in Otahuhu, an area that's continuing to see some fantastic growth and obviously very central here in Auckland City as it continues to expand its borders. The proximity gives you easy access through to Sylvia Park and the main arterial routes there as well. And obviously everything that Otahuhu has available for you, that area continuing to develop and seeing some great growth. So over the last couple of weeks, should I say, you've met Neil Nathu, who's done a wonderful job of bringing you here today to entertain the interest. The conditional buyers are sitting in the wings, a couple of those watching online here today as well. We will entertain you if we did not sell here. First off, I'll run you through the property in just a moment, but the property itself we bid on here today. It's a freehold site of 264 squares, a lot 19 and deposited plan 520048, and your title number is 819081. Now, your settlement date, that is offered for you 5 working days after the issue of CCC, or the 20th of January, whichever of those is the latter. And obviously that gives you some comfort in terms of making sure that CCC is issued prior to you securing and settling. To the back of the contract with further terms of sale, they've been well supplied for you on this one, 22 through to 27, and obviously some further additions there in 25, 26 and 27, which will sure you've drawn your attention to over the course of the campaign. It will give you no concern in terms of the purchasing here today whatsoever. Schedule 2, it gives you a good list of chattels and really high quality of chattels attached there for you. That is it, folks. The terms have been detailed by Neil. We trust your bidding cash and unconditionally. We'll run you through the property up on screen here for the last time. Well, folks, here it is. It's sitting proud, nice colour tone throughout. A superb home, beautifully set up, magic layout when it's come to putting this one together. As we can see, you've got that flow to the outdoors, but by no means a home that's going to hold you up on the weekend. You get to go and enjoy the surrounding area and obviously almost that sort of lock up and leave lifestyle. But here it is on the inside. You've got plenty of space to entertain family, friends and guests. Obviously the centre here with that centre island kitchen superbly set up. The tiles are right up to the roof, buyers, so there is no expense spared in terms of the build structure on this one. And as you can see, the black styling throughout has given it that lovely modern edge to it as well. Walk-in wardrobes galore, buyers, plenty of space there for you. And as you can see here, the home itself and each of the bedrooms really sizable and a great home to be able to come home to. Put your feet up and relax knowing that you've got a good solid construction, a perfect location, and obviously with the outset with the sort of reserve bush surround, you've got a bit of privacy there as well, which is really nice to note. Double-storey living at its best, buyers, and in a location that will always return in the coming years. It is Otahu, a magic location to be buying. We're going to put it to you for your competitive bidding. It is over to you for a bid to start us. Where do we go first here, buyers? Opening bids. Plenty of time to kick us away here, guys. A bit of conversation up on screen here. That opportunity existing for us to be able to move us into a seat to a chair. So $1 million. It kicks us away here lightly to the centre. So at $1 million on the call. Now an opportunity for us north over and above, but it's $1 million started here with Cody and 3 times our call. So $1 million here. I take it for you north buyers at our first call at $1 million here. Second then buyers at $1 million. Our third and our final here team at $1 million. We're happy to upgrade it on the owner's behalf just here to a figure of 1.2, a bit over and above, maybe 1.3 to have some conversations with us from that point on. But here we are at $1,200,000 on the owner's behalf. Obviously significant value in that property at that level. So $1.2 million here. I take it for you at 1.3 if we'd like to pause and discuss. That opportunity is expiring in 3 here, buyers. First call at $1,200,000, 1.3 to put you in the seat to have a conversation. It is our second. Where was that, Cody? At $1,200,000 the bids. Our third, our final, 2, 5 and 0 puts them in front at least for a conversation, guys. So $1,250,000 bidders here. Now, what's going to happen in the next sort of 5 or 10 minutes? I'm happy to have a chat with our lead bidder. Obviously, below instructions, there's nothing I can do at the present stage, but I do pause and negotiate and see if we can get to a level unconditionally. Neil, fully aware, mate, we've got some conditional interest already in the wings there, ready to pounce. But at this stage, the 1.25 offer gives our buyer that chance to see if we can wrap something up. We are going to go straight into that now. Cody, we'll have some conversations with you in the tick. See you in a moment. Thank you. All right, folks, hey, welcome back. A little conversation with our lead bidder just at this time. There has been a slight raise in the offer to a level of $1,300,000 today. Obviously, it's going to need to be north of that level in terms of purchase price, both in terms of value of the property, but also those that have sold recently in the marketplace. We need to be north of the level at 1.3. We are going to take it slightly north on a vendor bid here today at $1,350,000. Now, that is not the purchase price, but just gives you a bit of a line of where you'll need to be north of after auction. So we raise it slightly to 1,350 on the vendor's behalf. Obviously, with recent sales, and you'll be well familiar with those if you are a buyer looking in the marketplace at this time, that should represent some pretty good value. So if you do have interest on a conditional basis, you are more than welcome now to enter that in. I believe our buyer here is also going to make an offer. If you have some interest, my advice be very, very quick. And Neil's going to have a conversation with the owner at some stage in the next sort of 24, 48 hours. We may go to a price campaign, but I wouldn't leave it too long, buyers. The conditional buyers are ready to fire on this one. We're going to wish our buyer all the very best. It was with Cody here at 1.3, and obviously welcome to make offers north of the 1,350, mate, if you'd like to get yourself into the mix. So at this stage at $1,350,000, we go once, twice, third and last at $1,350,000. And we're going to wish Neil and the owner all the very best in the coming days, getting that one together. A good number of people obviously waiting on that conditional basis to enter in. Thanks, Cody, for your help as well. On to the next in just a moment. Thank you. All right, folks. Well, we bring you to the last offering for the year, actually, for me, and I believe for the Carpenter Realty team as well. And that property being a fantastic position at 161 Birkdale Road in Birkdale. Over the last couple of weeks, you'll have met Sydney Wallace and Taylor Parbury. They've been running you through this one. Obviously, that home and the income position there, giving you that opportunity to be able to subsidise the mortgage if that's what you would like to do. If investing, obviously a good opportunity to be able to secure sort of 5+% on this one. But the corner site here giving you plenty of room, space and opportunity. Well, folks, I'll take you through the terms. They've been well supplied. The girls have been detailing them for you at 161 Birkdale Road in Birkdale. The property is 622 square metres of good land available for you. Lot 2 under positive plan 438915. Title is 542884. The details for your settlement date, they are Tuesday the 18th of January as move-in, unless you've agreed otherwise. Obviously those tenants in play that are currently existing, I believe till May, they'll give you a bit of income for the few months, and then you can decide as to what you do from that point on. The interest rate for late settlement would be 14% per annum if later than the agreed dates you have locked in. Schedule further terms in 22 and 23 were noticed. The chattels also included, no changes to those. Pretty extensive list of chattels. I won't run you through them all, but that minor dwelling is basically providing you the whole unit itself. So all of the additions, the cushions, the TV unit, etc., all included, which is nice to see some added value. Folks, the rest of the document shows we bid cash and unconditionally today. Again, a number of people waiting conditionally. I believe an offer already being written up there, Sydney. So we go straight into that, if not sold here unconditionally first off, realizing we have that unconditional market here today as well. We are going to wish them the best. Let's roll through the home for the last time. Well, here it is, neatly set up. The proximity gives you plenty just within reach. A position here in Birkdale that is fantastic indeed. Obviously, Buren's Corner won't be too far away from you there. All the way up to the shops as well, and the main arterial routes and accesses. As we can see, the home itself well positioned, plenty of space here, that wonderful fire in that last shot here to the left hand side, keeping things nice and cozy in the winter months. But this one beautifully set up with those floorboards ready to go. You can do as you will with them into the future, but always nice to see those nicely, tightly cropped floorboards. They'll always come up beautifully when it comes to the full renovation. But here it is, folks, the home that you can indeed move into and enjoy as it is. You can move in and add value if you would like to via renovation, but that added bonus of the income, well, that's going to subsidise things for you, and obviously home and income opportunities mean you can get your foot in the door in a great location and have that mortgage sort of paid off in some respects for you as well, which is always an added bonus. But that minor dwelling renting very well at present. You can see it's solidly set up and ready to go for you, cash and unconditionally. Buyers, it is here and now that we put it to you, that opportunity to be able to secure yourself a wonderful future in Birkdale. It is over to you and your bidding. Where do we go first, team?
1 million, Tim.
So $1 million kicks away here with Taylor's bidder. We seek a bid over and above. Do we take it maybe at 1-1 on the reply here? But at $1 million kicked in here. Now Taylor's in front here and calling away for 3 opportunities, buyers. $1 million and a logical place to start. I call away for us for 3 calls. It is our first chance here, buyers, at 1 million. Our second of our calls here at $1 million. Final opportunity then, team, at $1 million our bids. All right, I'm not going to vendor bid. I'm going to go straight into a negotiation on this one, guys. Taylor, your bidder is in front, and we're going to have that chat to see if we can get something together unconditionally. Let's go straight to that. Back to you shortly. Thank you. All right, folks. Thanks for your patience and conversations with the lead bidder and our owners. There has been adjustment in the expectation from our owners, a raise in the figure from our buyer. $130,000 has been put on top of the offer here at $1 million, so 1130, and our owners have adjusted to meet that level. So, folks, we sell away here at $1,130,000. We give it 3 calls, obviously, to upgrade, but nothing further from here. We sell away to our buyer with Taylor. Out we go, buyers. First chance at $1,130,000. Second, and selling here at $1,130,000. Our last opportunity here at $1,130,000. We sell away. Selling, and sold you away at $1,130,000. Congratulations to our buyer there. Well done to our owners and Sydney and Taylor on the campaign. Folks, that wraps up our Carpenter Realty auctions for 2021. Thank you so much for joining us. We're really looking forward to seeing you in 2022 with a whole bunch of new properties already listed and ready to go. Thank you so much for everybody and to the team. Very, very well done indeed. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Go and enjoy it. Thank you.
Sydney, you said it was